So by now, most of you should know, my name is Yusef Scott, and I want to welcome you to the Sodarneasyforex University.
Alright, so by now, most of you should know that my name is Yusef Scott, and I'm the guy behind the Sodarneasyforex University, also known as the Forex Gold Online. In fact, visit www.theforexgold.com. Alright? Now listen, as I tell you guys in each and every video, you guys should already know what I'm going to say. Very thankful to have you guys here, very grateful to have you guys here, part of, my community who watch my videos. Very thankful and grateful. Alright? I realized there are so many YouTube channels talking Forex and the financial markets. You guys do not have to be on my channel. You do not have to be on this channel. You do not have to be watching my video right now. So if you're watching the video, I'm very thankful and grateful. Remember, if you're not yet subscribed to this channel, make sure you click on that subscribe button. And remember also, we're on social media, Facebook and Instagram, so get over there and follow us. All right? Now listen. I know that a lot of you, as I said before, there are tons of YouTube channels. And a lot of you are probably jumping from one channel to this channel to that channel to the channel over there. And you guys are like, man, look, I don't know who to follow. I don't know who's legit. I don't know who's scamming people. I don't know who's a fraud. I don't know whose screenshots are real, who's are fake. I don't know who to really follow. There's so much information online. One channel telling you to do this, the other channel don't even talk about that. The next channel, I can't even comprehend what the person is saying. The other channel, they totally had me confused. I had to cut my computer off. You guys know what time it is. You'd be so confused out here. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to share with you guys what my students are saying about my training, about their results in the market. I can tell you guys all day long how glorious my training is. I can talk a hole in your head. But you know what? It does no good, okay? Matter of fact, don't listen to what I say. Listen to what my students are saying. Because I can, man can tell you a lot. I'm not going to tell you a lie, but, this is my business. I can lie to you, all right? But this is not what I'm doing. I want to make sure that I'm sharing with you guys what my students are saying, because this is where it's at. And this is why I tell you guys, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook, because you know what? My students can tell you better. And they're the ones who are on my channel, and they're the ones commenting on my posts and stuff. They can tell you better. Not those who are on the sidelines. I'm telling you, I can talk, people can talk. Listen to my students. So I'm going to share with you guys what my students are saying. I'm going to put it up on the screen so you guys can follow along. So the first student, his name is Remy. So Remy and I have been in communication about getting him set up with the training, and he had finally responded back. He said, yes, sir. And he said, I figured it out. So he then said, super excited to be a part of your university. You guys know the Sodarneasyforex University. So then he said, a close friend of mine turned his trading account from $5,000 into $143,000 in 2 weeks from your program. You're really the truth. No. You're really the truth. Now, let me tell you guys this. Just because his friend did it doesn't mean that he's going to do it. It doesn't mean you're going to do it. You may have $2,000. You may turn 2 into 20,000. You may have 10,000. You may turn 10 into, 286,000. I can't tell you how much you're going to make. But what I can tell you is that as a student, just like Remy, just like his friend, I'm going to train you. I wish that Remy had left his name because I can give him a shout out. But I believe in making sure that my students are in the best position to win. That's the thing. And for his friend to turn $5,000 into $143,000 from my program, that's fantastic. All right? You guys see the numbers that I do. That's fantastic. Okay? So, here you go. Remy, he's super excited, and I see why. If his friend was able to do that, his friend was like, look, dude, you need to check this dude out. Do a Google search, sodarneasyforex. Check this dude out. Check him out. Matter of fact, go to YouTube. Here's one of his videos. Boom. I hear about you guys be forwarding videos all day long, man. So I really appreciate that. But this is one of the things that I love to showcase, because it will show you what's possible. It's not just about me making money in the market. I'm showing my students how to do it too. All right? So let's move on. All right, so another student had emailed me, and this is what she had to say. She said, thanks for your email. We've been in communication. She had actually sat in on our Powerhouse Training Trio, and she said, I'm so excited about this journey. She said, I learned so much this morning. Looking forward to gaining more knowledge. This is her first training. We had our Powerhouse Training Trio on Thursday, and she sat in on it, her first training. And her response was, I'm so excited about this journey. I learned so much this morning. Looking forward to gaining more knowledge. You guys, if you're still struggling because in your mind you think you know it all about Forex, and you think that, hey, I've been going through all these channels, I know enough. I know enough. There's something that you probably don't know, and that's why you're losing. So, she's happy, I mean, I'm happy because she's happy. We're all happy. That's the beautiful thing about it. We're all happy. So you know what? It's time for you to get a taste of this. This student's name is Matthew. So Matthew, we've been going back and forth, and he had emailed me, and let me make sure I'm getting the dates right. So this is May 4th, this is May 7th. So he emailed me twice. Well, a couple times, but I'm just going to showcase 2 emails. So the first email, he said, Yusef, I found you online and can tell you're legit and among the best online at trading Forex. I want to tell you guys something. Just like Matthew found me, a lot of you who watch this video on YouTube, you guys find me right on YouTube. You guys may do a Google search and you find me on Google. It points you to my Facebook, it points you to my Instagram, it points you to my YouTube. You start binge watching my material, you email me just like Matthew did. Tons of students find me on YouTube. All right? So what he said after that, he said, thanks for putting all of your knowledge, I guess he meant to say your, but he said, thanks for putting all of your knowledge out here to help people. Okay? He said, I want to get the Corner of the Market quarterly program tonight. However, I can't seem to activate the coronavirus relief program discount and can't locate where it is. Does it go through after I buy automatically? Thanks for your help. So, he found me online, and he realized that I was legit. He did it. I'm sure he did his due diligence, as everyone would do or should do. And he's interested in the Corner of the Market membership, quarterly membership. So just to let you guys know, also, and I should make its own video about this. Actually, I'm going to make another video about this, so I'll do that. So, so that was one video. Okay, I mean that was one email. So he eventually joined, and he replied back to the email. He said, "Appreciate you, man." He said, "I'm in here." He finally got connected. This is a couple days later. And he said, there's so much content in here. I'm going to be learning for a long time. Ha ha ha. Thanks for putting so much knowledge out here. All right? So for those of you who are looking for a training where you have more than like 5 or 6 videos, maybe a dozen videos. See how many videos I have on YouTube? I have a lot of content on, well, let's say inside of my members area. A lot of content. I'm not one of those who just talk the game. All right, I know so much about Forex that I can break the game down for you all. So we have a lot of content inside of our members area. So if you were wondering, if you're one of those on the sidelines, you're wondering, okay, I wonder how much content this guy has. Well, if you go on YouTube, you see how much videos I have there. Imagine what I have inside of my members area. I'm going to give you guys more direct, more content inside of my members area. My students, you guys are my babies. So I'm going to give, more content inside of my members area all day long. That goes without saying. All right, the next email or the next message. So this one, we had a couple. So this one came from one of my students on Instagram, of course. Matter of fact, let me do this one, of course. Let me do this one. All right, so this one came from my student. He sent me, if you guys notice up top, it's his trades. He profited $200 plus. This guy, King, he actually had a series of trades, done well. And he was asking me a question, if you guys notice, he was asking me a question about something related to trading. But he went on to say, look at my trade. It's really wonderful to meet you. He's excited. He's been a student of mine. He's very excited. So I gave him the thumbs up, like, bet. So he said, you really a GOAT. He said, you really a GOAT. So I said, that's excellent. Replying to responding to his trades. And then I said, oh, bro, I said, thanks humbly. I really appreciate people when you guys gave me the name. You guys, especially on Instagram, on Facebook, you guys had considered me the Forex GOAT, so I went with it. So this gentleman here, he actually just upgraded. He just upgraded not long ago. Matter of fact, just 2 days ago, but it finally processed through Bitcoin yesterday. So he's now a happy corner of the market student. Way to go, King. I'm sure you'll be watching this video. If not, I'll be forwarding you the link. That way you can hear your shout out. So, the great thing is my students, they love when I shout them out because, I want my students to know that, listen, I really appreciate you guys for the support. Like, you guys support this sodarneasyforex movement now university. It's still a movement, but this is a serious university. So I really appreciate that, and welcome to the corner of the market membership, King. So that was what he had mentioned. Another message from another student online. He sent his trades down bottom. If you notice, I'm going to have those. Any live trades, of course, any visuals of the market, I'm going to have them sort of blurred out for obvious reasons. But this is what this gentleman mentioned. He said, absolutely, we've been in communication. So he said, absolutely. Long-term trading is by far the best and most logical thing one can grasp to becoming a successful trader. I've been in demo for a bit, and over the last few days, I've been trading the Euro-ZAR pair on a small and large account. You guys know I'm trading Euro-ZAR, all right? You guys know that. So then he went on to say, the profit that I have collected is amazing to say the least. I'm still in the process of overstanding, as you would say, on a few things in the training, but I believe it's sinking in for sure, and I'm really excited. Okay, I'm really excited. He said, you have and are doing what I have been trying to do for years. Trading and then real estate is my dream. Now, just to let you guys know, I'm sure you guys have seen my my building where I'm doing 13 units. I'm literally in the process right now of doing, it's going to be like a 14, 15 unit building. For those of you who follow me on Instagram, you follow me on Facebook, I'm sure you probably have seen it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put that building on the screen for you guys. You guys can be seeing me doing a tour of that building as well. You know, things are really shaping up, things are really turning over. So I want you guys to take a look at that. So then he went on to say, I'm living vicariously through you until I make my mark. All right? He then said, thank you, Mr. Scott, for all of your wisdom. Okay? So that was great. That was fantastic. All right, so now the next student, his name is Steve. And Steve has been with me for some time now. And this is what he had to say. He said, good day, bro. He said, thank you once again. I'm running 2 demos now and can't be happier. All right, let me talk on this real quick. Now, I tell all of my students all the time, this is how I would tell all of you, each of you, who are just learning how to trade Forex, who are learning how to trade Forex for the first time. If you do not know how to trade, do not trade on a live account until you learn how to trade Forex. There's no sense in you working your 9 to 5, pouring that money inside of your account if you do not know how to trade. There's no sense in you taking money off your table if you do not know how to trade Forex, because you're just gambling, all right? So I'm proud of Steve for being on demo, 2 demos at that, okay? So he went on to say, a year with you now, no, he said a year with you, and now the anticipation that I'm getting to feel that I'm ready for a live account, okay? He went on to say, thank you and God bless. He said, by the way, patience is probably one of the most important things I learned from you. All right? And the rest of it I'm going to blur out because it's really talking about the strategy. So, you know, you guys can see his trades, all of them in the money except one. I'm pretty sure that one went into the money too eventually. But I mean, it's really amazing, you all. It really is. So let's go to the next person. So I have another student. The next student, Marcella emailed me, and this is what he had to say. He said, hi, Yusef. He said, first of all, I would like to thank you for all the work and dedication you put into your teachings. He said, I live in London and I could take advantage of the lockdown. He said, I could take advantage of the lockdown these months to dive into most of the content. All right. He said, I've watched hours and hours in practice and I am profitable. I'm very pleased. All right. He said, I'm now feeling ready to go on my own and I would like to ask you to discontinue my credit card from payments. All right. That's basically what he had to say. You know, I guess the takeaway of this is he said he's been, with all the lockdown that's going on worldwide, he's been able to dive into content and he's watched hours and hours of the material. And now he's profitable, all right? And he's very pleased. So he's like, you know what? I feel like, you know, and as I tell everyone, you may not need me forever. You may not need me for a year. You may not need me for 5 years. It may only be for 2 months. You know, you may join and then you may decide that, you know what? I've had gaps in my information that I had because I was going through the YouTube University and nothing was really clear. You know, I sort of had a foundation that was kind of rocky. So now those gaps in my foundation, Yusef has filled those gaps, so now walking on an even plane, and I'm able to, you know, erect a building. I'm able to do big things now. And that's what Marcella is saying. So Marcella, I'm proud of you. Of course, you know, at this point, I've already discontinued your membership, you know. So, I mean, basically, with all of that, I mean, it's really amazing. It's really amazing. I just, you know, I really do hope that Marcella is able to take the information and go and do some wonderful things with it, all right? So, you know, hopefully you guys realize what you guys have in front of you. Hopefully this makes sense to you all. Hopefully you guys can see that, you know what, my students are doing just as well as I'm doing. You know, they're doing great in the market. You know, I'm happy that my students take the time to do this, and I'm happy to showcase them, because it shows that, hey, listen, I'm not just talking about it. My students are doing it just as well as I'm doing. They're able to do, because it doesn't matter the size of the account. You just have to follow the system I have in place, and you'll grow your account. Trust me, you'll grow your account. That's the beautiful thing about it, So listen, as I always tell you guys, very thankful to have you guys here. I realize, listen, you guys are on someone else's channel. If you haven't already done so, click on that subscribe button. Make sure you follow us on Instagram. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, our social media. Follow us. You have nothing to lose. All right? If you follow us, something may resonate with you, something may click, and you may have this awakening where, oh my goodness, now I can comprehend the market just because of something that I uttered. Seriously. So with that, you guys, listen, I'll see you guys in the next video. As I always tell you guys, stay healthy, stay safe, and listen, stay prayed up. All right? Peace.